You're listening to the Hidden Killers podcast with Tony Bruschi.
Well, it's always, I guess, interesting, so to speak. I mean, this is a horrible story, but every once in a while you hear of a murder that takes place and you just go, I haven't heard that one before. This is one of those stories. It's a Texas man where Texas jurors convicted 39-year-old Raymond Antonio Rivera of murdering his girlfriend by throwing her off the balcony of her apartment in Killeen, Texas, and then multiple pieces of furniture, including a recliner, to finish the job. The incident occurred on June 25th, 2020, at the Henderson Garden Apartments, resulted in the death of 50-year-old Nilsa Maria Arce. The events unfolded in broad daylight, witnessed by horrified onlookers. Witnesses testified that an argument between Rivera and Arce escalated before Rivera hurled the victim off the balcony. What proved fatal, however, was not that. It was Rivera's subsequent act of throwing an orange recliner weighing as much as 50 pounds. I think that's maybe a little bit heavier than that, onto her body below. The impact led to a broken neck, numerous other severe injuries, ultimately resulting in Arce's death in the following days. During the trial, witnesses recounted the horrifying scene, with one witness, Roxanne Rodriguez, describing how Arce was breathing heavily before the fatal blow. Rodriguez testified that she saw Rivera throw the recliner onto Arce's face, after which all sound ceased. Rivera continued to throw objects off the balcony, creating a pile on top of the victim. I heard a woman and a man arguing, and then I heard, and I heard Miss Nilsa hit the ground. She testified, I looked at my partner and said, did he just throw her off the balcony? She ran to get help at an auto body shop across the street, and by the time we got back, so much stuff had been thrown that it looked like a pile of trash was on top of her, Rodriguez said. During her testimony on Tuesday morning, she said that the victim's feet could be discerned from the pile of furniture and other household items. So it kind of looked like Wizard of Oz, I'm guessing, with it was feet that was hanging out, right? Yeah. Another witness, U.S. Army veteran Aiden Punte Santiago, testified to removing the recliner from Arce's body in an attempt to administer first aid. However, Arce remained unresponsive, prompting Santiago to call for emergency assistance. Rivera attempted to flee the scene after the murder, but eyewitnesses intervened, leading to his apprehension by the Killeen Police Department. Witnesses recounted pursuing Rivera for blocks until authorities arrived to detain him. The conviction carries, significant repercussions. A potential century-long sentence for the murder of Arce is sentencing scheduled now for May 30th. So, taking your recliner, an orange one at that. I guess your choice in recliner colors probably isn't the most discerning if you're willing to throw your partner off the balcony, but yeah.
How do you get that angry? Like I've been angry before in my life, but like to pick someone up, like to get someone to go over a balcony would be really difficult because they'd be fighting the whole way. And then you're so mad that you are able to pick up a recliner and then you just continue hurling shit over. Like, I don't get how you get that mad. I don't know what someone could do to me that would ever make me that mad.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And why are you throwing all your furniture off the balcony as well? I mean, you probably, after you hurled her off.
You ain't going to need it because you just
that's true.
Killed her, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think he was just so mad. He just kept continuing throwing stuff. Like, I've never come close to murdering anybody. I just want to put that out
You've
there.
Never come close to murdering.
No.
Okay.
I have
That's
not
good
been
to know.
close.
Good to know.
No, I just want to establish that. But it makes more sense, like, if you got angry and there was a gun and you just shot somebody and it was like a 10-second boom and it was over.
Yeah.
This continues. You're just so pissed. You just continue throwing stuff over the balcony, despite the fact there are people right there. I just don't understand that.
Well, what happened? I mean, not that it justifies any of this.
They got in an argument.
But what was the argument about that it led to this?
And we'll never know because this guy ain't never going to fess up.
Yeah.
He's the guy who threw the entire contents of his apartment out the balcony.
I'm guessing it's something really ludicrous as well. Not like cheating. It's probably she brought...
Like the dog pooped on the floor and he stepped in it and got mad.
or like she bought the Captain Crunch with crunch berries and he just wanted the peanut butter or something stupid like that.
Yeah. And you will never know. And I feel so bad for her family. Like, how do you live with that?
Yeah.
It's horrific. And the poor people who witnessed it.
Well, I'd be concerned if I was his cellmate going forward because he seems to have a thing for furniture.
Want to listen ad-free? Want advanced access to all of our interviews before anyone else?
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
You get every episode commercial-free.
So you can binge on true crime
until you can binge no more.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts now, or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast next.